I love this story. It's the $10,000 tip. So, a New Hampshire waitress just got the surprise of her life on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Ellen invited her after hearing that the waitress had picked up the $27 lunch tab of 2 soldiers during the government shutdown. And here she is with us tonight. Sarah Hoydell joining us from Ruby Tuesdays, the restaurant she works at in New Hampshire, where it all begins. So excellent to have you here, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for what you did, because certainly you did a good thing and it turned into some great entertainment. You not only picked up their tab, you left them this great note that we're showing right here, thanking them for their service to our country. Well, Ellen paid it forward in a huge way. She gave you $10,000. Let's watch.
I'm going to make you a check right now. That's for you. You're amazing.
All right, Sarah, well, quite frankly, the look on your face is priceless, but give me a sense of exactly how you felt at the moment Ellen gave you that check.
It was really undescribable. I was so overwhelmed with emotion. I just started crying. That when I looked at the check, I was just so happy.
Yeah, $10,000. I can certainly imagine this. Here's what I need to know, though. When Ellen DeGeneres invites you out to be on her show, what do you actually think was going to happen?
I thought I was just going out there to tell my short story and, share it with everyone. It's a feel-good story, so I just thought I was going out there to talk with her. And then she brought out the TV, and I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't happening. This isn't my life. And then she brought out the check, and then I surely thought that I was dreaming.
So even, and I'm sure you've watched Ellen's show many times, in the back of your mind, you didn't think, oh, maybe she's going to give me something for what I did. Didn't even cross your mind.
I mean, I've seen her shows where she's done that, but I mean, I wasn't expecting it, no.
Well, what I loved is as you're sitting there with Ellen on the couch, she is counting out change, literally. Can we roll that, Charles?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's 27. 27.75. 25. 50. 60. We'll just keep it, whatever that is.
Well, you get your money back. You got a little extra on top of that, too. In addition to the $10,000, you also got that big screen TV that you mentioned. What are you going to do with all that money? 10 grand is a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah, it is. I have medical bills that I'm going to pay off, student loans. I have some debt to pay. I owe Ashton, my son's daycare, some money. And I actually do plan on donating some of it to the New Hampshire's Chaplain Emergency Relief Fund. And also, I don't have a car, so hopefully buy a car.
Yes, buy a car. I would have thought maybe Ellen would have given you a car, but that's great. And it's so nice to hear you're doing this for charity, too. And I have to imagine, you're up there at your Ruby Tuesdays in New Hampshire. What town is it in?
Concord.
Okay, you're in Concord, New Hampshire. You're there at the restaurant. You've now been on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Your story has gone viral. Are you somewhat of a celebrity? Are customers coming in and asking for you to wait their tables now?
A couple, yeah, but it's funny because I've had guests that I've waited on them their entire meals, and they didn't even say a word to it about me. And then they wrote me a little note on the check saying, I'm so happy for you. And
wow.
One of my guests asked me how Ellen was, but the entire dinner they didn't say a word until they left me a little note on the check.
This is a perfect story because it was a selfless act, giving the lunch to these soldiers, not asking or expecting a thing in return, and look what has come your way. Good for you, Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.